And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. Pitching in our game today, Anthony Solometo. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Ready to go now? Now it's the DH, Kareem Pena. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air, left side. Thomas gets under it. And there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Austin Beck.
Boog, just one of the bright young stars in the sport right now. I mean, this kid is coming along very quickly. So exciting to watch, and I think we're in for a treat watching him in this one.
And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. First pitch just misses. 1 out, bases empty. And another ball. Way high. Next offering is in for a strike. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Batting third, the left-hander.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Another solid power season. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Rosario leads off first with 1 away. That one drifts inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Rosario runs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. So they make short work of him there. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill here today, Tanner Houck.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Why to kick the pitch and delivers outside. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Tristan Casas. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. The pitch. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hard ground ball. Base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The right field.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Just missed. Ground ball left side. Off balance feed. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Bryce Harper to the plate, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. On the corner for a strike. The pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
First baseman, Bobby
Dahlbeck measures 6 feet 4 inches, 33 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Eldridge takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
batting fifth, the shortstop,
Rodolfo Castro, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The other way. And base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A massive home run. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. First pitch, and he just misses. A little out front there as he swings through it. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
1 and 2 to count.
Still only one out here in the inning. And there's a ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Beck up next for the Astros. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk. Gathers and throws to first, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Out, back to work. Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Bryce Eldridge. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The Phillies trailing by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that one clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Outside low, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing. Even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Whitaker.
Tyler Whitaker.
As the lefty gets to work. Foul ball. And he pumps it a strike.
0-2.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kareem Pena. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Ahmed.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike. And ball 1.
Inside.
And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Two outs. And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on top 2-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. The wind and the pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. It was so tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one way inside. One, two now. Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground to first. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Alex.
And now it's going to be Alec Thomas. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Harry Ford now at the plate. Walked his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his foul.
Johnson at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there. And here it comes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
On the ground to second, might be two. Flips it for one, and they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. Start of the fourth. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's too high. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's to third, Casas. Jump throw across his body. Not in time. He legs it out.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So man aboard. Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And now the lefty. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now it's the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. Singled and scored his first time. Man at first, one away.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Kicks and deals. And that should be extra bases. Alvarez around second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So one out with two aboard. Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Two on, one out. Now a check swing, but he held up. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Here comes a pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. And now Chas McCormick grounded out his first time up.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Slapped foul. And he deals. Swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Two left on. And midway in the fourth, it's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go, bottom four. And now for the Phillies, Tristan Casas.
Here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
That's in there. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2.
The 0-2. And that's down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Wouldn't chase that time. The Astros up by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Inside corner, that's a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Got it by him for the K.
The batter,
Here's Bryce Harper.
designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 1.
Strike.
Two outs. That one pushed foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Austin Beck. And a pitch. Beck checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Joe McDonald says he went around. That one just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the third baseman, Tyler Whitaker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Whitaker, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
The pitch. And another ball. Beck gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Stays alive. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. The pitch. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Pena.
So the lineup flips over. Kareem Pena up next for the Astros. Solometo picks over, and he's back safely. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So up next, Ahmed Rosario. A strikeout and a walk. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-1. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's out to center field. Chourio should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. So the Astros leave 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jackson Chourio. Hout back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Eldridge. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Outside low, and it's 2-0.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
This to third. Over to Dahlbeck. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Carson Williams stands in for the Phillies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Hit hard, that gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily, and it's a one-run game.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. And he's already singled in this game. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And a base hit on the line. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Thomas. And there's the strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. And a pitch. Ball 1 low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Robinson Santana preparing to come on if needed. Joyce getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
It's there, and that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Castro stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies 1. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the Phillies catcher, Harry Ford. And the pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. Strike three, got him swinging. Now one away.
Now there's a small sigh of relief right there. Just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach place. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Ground ball to first, could be two. There's one. And yet another twin killing. Their fourth of the day, and it ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies 1. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Robinson Santana.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Well, one-run game, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. He's already homered here in this one. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that drops in for a strike. Outside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Up and in, and it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. His July and August splits there. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Austin Beck.
So next up for Houston, Austin Beck. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And a foul ball. Stevenson stands at first with one out. Swings, throw it in, that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the third baseman, Tyler Whitaker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That just misses. Ball one. Two outs. In for a strike. And a count 1-2. The pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Kareem Pena up next for the Astros. Right-handed reliever. Got him lifting. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Houston. They needed 2-1. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the DH, Bryce Harper. The wind and the pitch. Ball one to Bryce. Action in the pen down there.
Wow.
Gabe Spire up and loosening in the pen. Coleman also getting ready. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
1-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No,
That's down and in.
That's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just missing there. And it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And the right-hander deals. And there's ball four.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Houck won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Pitching change here, David Gonzalez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs, runner at first. And now for the Phillies, Jackson Chourio. And That's outside. And that is ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is down low. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one misses, and that's ball three. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Gonzalez deals. Fights it off. He'll see another.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. He goes down looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Inning ends on their 5th double play of the game. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies 1. And Joyce gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Kareem Pena.
The designated hitter, Kareem Pena.
Here comes a pitch. To the right side. Finds its way through, base hit.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario up next for the Astros. Joyce over to first, and he dives back in safely. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Joyce, a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. 0-1 down. Runner on the go. This one in the air. Has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
So digging in, Yordan Alvarez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And there's a strike. Pena over at first with 1 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 21st of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Now it's going to be Bobby Dahlbeck. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go down.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge. Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Castro, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. The shortstop takes the ball. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
Up and in, 3-1.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan Coleman.
Now pitching for Houston, number 54, Dylan Coleman.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams.
The shortstop.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run in the game so far.
And here it comes. And a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
0-2. Next offering is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now at the plate, Termarr Johnson. First pitch misses. Coleman is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And he deals. And that one fouled off. The Astros leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Alec Thomas digs in now. Thomas checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. The pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And here is Harry Ford. First offering, and it just misses.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Man on second, 2 down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And he takes a strike. Johnson at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. Full count now. Tristan Casas hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog. Plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Man at second. Tapped softly on the ground. Slings it across. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Phillies 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Right down the chute, and the count 1-1. And a pitch. And another ball.
Outside.
At the belt and fires. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one away.
Now the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
And now the center fielder, Chaz McCormick. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And now here is Austin Beck. 1 for 3. There's a strike. That one in triple digits.
Okay.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Two down, nobody on. To third. Sends it across the first, and the inning is over. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 4 and the Phillies 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The pitch. Casas leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball third base side. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Slings to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's 2 outs away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Ronald Acuna Jr. Now one missed. The Astros trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
No, that's down.
Next one misses. Now 2-0. He swings and fouls one off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Rosario tosses the first. And Acuna retired. So they're down to their final out. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
The Astros leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 outs. And it's fouled away. This could end it. And that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.